Hello and good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I am here with my friends Olivia and Julia, and we are on a 4-night Bahama cruise on Utopia of the Seas. It is currently day 3 and we are going to be doing a perfect day at CocoCay. We already went to Nassau and we had a whole embarkation day. So if you missed out on those vlogs, I'll make sure I leave them linked down below for you to go check out all of those things. And we also did a couple days in Disney as well. So lots of stuff has happened over the trip. We've had such a great time so far, and I'm just excited to get the day started. We just ordered some room service breakfast, so we're gonna have breakfast in the room. Then we're gonna get off the ship and go onto the island. We don't have anything planned too much for the day. We are going to explore the island and see what it has to offer. Last time I was here, I only went to the water park really, and I didn't see too much of like the rest of the area. So I'm excited to explore and see everything. I think it's going to be a gorgeous day. Like, the sun is shining. It's really hot right now and I need to put on some sunscreen. But I think it's going to be a really gorgeous day. There's a slight breeze and everything. So if you are excited for the day as well, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, because we have lots of cruise content coming your way. Without further ado, let's eat some breakfast and have some coffee. Here's a look at what we got for breakfast. So we got some orange juice, some cereal. I forget what this is. This must just be like, oh, I think it's like maple syrup and like maybe ketchup. And then we got decaf and regular coffee. And then under here we have a fruit plate. Next is pancakes and a hash brown. Then we have blueberry pancakes and a hash brown for me. And a omelet and another hash brown for Julia. Looks like we have Explorer of the Seas here with us today. Once again, it looks so small compared to Utopia. It's crazy. I'm kind of glad that it's not 2 mega ships. It's like a smaller ship and then a bigger ship. Because sometimes if you get like Utopia and the Icon in the port at the same time, it can be like a lot of people. So hopefully it's not too crowded today. Okay, we got the Oasis Lagoon pool over here. It is a massive, massive pool, crazy big. It's actually not looking too bad at the moment. I think we're here, what time is it? Let me see. 10:30 at the moment. So not looking too busy quite yet, but it is hot, really, really hot. Here's a quick look at the map of the island. So we came in way down here and we ended up walking up to Oasis Lagoon. So this is where we're hanging out right now. Eventually might move to the beach, but yes, this is where I am at the moment. So I did walk all the way up to Coco Beach Club. However, there's no Wi-Fi there. I don't have any internet at the moment, but if you do have like Wi-Fi or like the internet package, just keep in mind you probably won't get any signal up here. But there's lots of stuff around. If you don't want to walk too far, there's lots of things like areas to go sit. Like you have Chill Island over here, and then on the other side is the Thrill Water Park. You have the wave pool. This is an extra charge, so you have to book that. And then further over there's the Hideaway Beach, which is also an upcharge, but it's adults only. So lots of area there, but it is quite a large and massive island. And what I do like about it though, it is very shaded, so there's lots of shaded walking paths and everywhere. And again, you can take the tram. But that is a quick look at what the island looks like. Hopefully we get to explore a bit more of it too. I just came across this little island library. So they have like little books in here that, it's kind of like the community libraries that you see sometimes in neighborhoods that they have. I know around where I live we have these. But that's so cute. You have like little books in there that you can take if you want and read them. Don't know how many there are, or if they're like, there's some travel guides in there and some fiction. So that's really fun. I think that's awesome. Okay, I made my way over to Breezy Bay at Chill Island. We have some cabanas over there that you can purchase or rent for the day, which are very, very pricey, but if that's something you want to do, you can do it. But we have a beautiful beach over here that guests are enjoying currently. But there is lots and lots and lots and lots of space along the beach. There's still like lots of empty chairs available too, which is amazing. So don't worry, you'll always find some space. But it is great that there is a breeze right now because, oh my gosh, I'd be dying because it's so hot. I must say the weather is quite an improvement compared to the last time I was here. It was like very windy and cloudy and rainy and stormy the last time I was here. So this is really nice. We've really lucked out with the weather so far. Okay, the water is a little bit cold, but honestly, once you get in, it's very refreshing. And I think it's mostly clear water, but I think because like there's so many people in here and disturbing the sand. And as far as like it being rocky, it's not really. There's some like little stones and stuff, but I don't think it'd be to the point where you need water shoes. I mean, I've stepped on a couple of these like little stones and they hurt, but if you watch where you're stepping, you should be fine. And just to the left where you can go swimming, there's the jet ski rentals. I have always wanted to go on one of these. I still haven't bit the bullet and booked one. I'm hoping the next time I come, maybe I will. I really want to go on it with Alex though. Ideally, I want to drive one and he can drive one because I like to drive things. I don't trust other people driving. That's a me thing though. But hopefully one day I can rent one of these because they just look so fun. It's like a motorcycle on water. In case you are wondering how the beach conditions are, they have these signs. So at the lifeguard station, they'll always be like flying a flag, and these are beach warning flags. So they have each like 4 different colors. So red is for high hazard, for like it's closed basically, for high surf and strong currents. Medium hazard, you have moderate surf. Low hazard is calm and perfect conditions. And then purple is something that you probably don't want to see, which means presence of marine life, which may be sharks, jellyfish, or stingrays, and we don't want any sharks. But also it says absence of flags does not assure safe waters. So right now the flag that's flying is yellow, so that just means moderate surf and or current. So otherwise, not too bad conditions today. Okay, it's just after 11:30 now, so the Chill Grill has opened for lunch. Let's take a look at what they have on offer today. Okay, starting on this side, you have some hamburgers and hot dogs over here. Looks like some chicken, and then we have some corn on the cob, French fries, then more hamburgers and hot dogs over here, more of the same. Some sandwiches too. They have shaved ribeye, cheesesteak sandwiches, but they're all out at the moment. Cuban sandwich, then we have some portobello and mozzarella sandwiches, which I had last time and I actually really enjoyed those. They were really good. It looks like there's more of the same over here. So here's a look at the ribeye sandwiches. They actually look really good. Cuban sandwich again, more of the same. Yeah, so there's more of the same just all around here. Then we've got some salads over here. So tomato cucumber salad, Caesar salad, mixed greens, and a potato salad. If you got yourself a burger, this is where you would get your toppings. There's lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle. Then we got some ketchup over here, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper, and even more condiments. For every condiment that your heart desires is here. If you're in the mood for some tacos, they've got you covered. So we've got flour tortillas, then the meats. We have chicken carnitas and pork carnitas, and then we've got some steak as well. Then you got your black beans and Mexican rice. If you prefer the harder shell tacos, they also have, or if you have like a wheat allergy, they do have corn tortillas as well. So that is good to know. The toppings for the tacos would be here. So you've got lettuce, jalapeno, avocado, cheese, salsa, lime, sour cream, cilantro, lots and lots of options. And then here's a selection of their hot sauces. Love a good selection of hot sauces, but it's pretty typical. You got your Tabasco, you got your Cholula, and I think that this is, Valentina. So lots of hot sauces there. Lots and lots and lots of fruit, which I love. The fruit down here is always so delicious. Watermelon, cantaloupe, we've got some pineapple over there. They also have a self-serve ice cream that you can get. So they have vanilla, twist, and chocolate, which we'll definitely be getting some ice cream later because when at the beach, you gotta have some ice cream. The food stations, it's the same on either side. So there's stations like on the far side over there, and then if you come to the other side, everything's just a repeat and the same. So you don't have to worry if one side's busier than the other. Just come to the other side and you'll be able to find the same things. They do have hand washing stations too, right by where you would get your food. So hygiene is important. Make sure you wash your hands before you eat. Then finally, they have juices, no soda here, like soda or pop. You have to pay extra for that with Royal Caribbean, but they do have a variety of juices and, of course, water. And I think while I'm here, I'm going to get some juice. If I can get a cup. Oh, hold on. Found a seat in the shade to have some lunch. So here's a look at what I decided on. I got the portobello and mozzarella sandwich, 2 of those, then just some of the cucumber salad and some of the chicken. So we'll see how it is, because sometimes the chicken, or any of the meat really, I find like the temperature, it's a temperature thing for me, it's not hot enough. So we'll try it, we'll see how we like it. And then I just got some, I know it looks like water, but it's actually like the lemon lime juice, and then I just added some extra water to it. We just saw this like iguana go by. It was so cool. There was this girl just over here like filming something. I was like, what's she looking at? And then I see this iguana like running across. It was really, really cool. Wildlife. So anyways, back to lunch. So as expected, it wasn't the greatest. I just find the food on these private islands isn't always the best, but I know they have to like transport it, and then I don't know, like they'll cook it and everything, but then you don't know how long it's sitting out and all that stuff. But the sandwich, like the bread just seemed kind of stale to me, or just maybe overcooked. I'm not really sure. I think they do it in a panini, but I ate the inside. I didn't eat too much of the bun, and then the chicken was okay, but still not hot enough for me. So unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't get a great review from me, but that's okay. We'll grab something else when we get back on the ship. Bye bye. Bye, CocoCay. Back on the ship. It's a little while later, and we showered, got cleaned up at the room, and now we are back up on deck 16. Me and Julia are gonna go try and get on the zip line now. We were potentially gonna do it tomorrow, but because it's a sea day, it'll probably be busier, so we're gonna see if we can get on it now. Okay, so here's the zip line, and to participate, there are some restrictions. You just have to tie hair back and also wear secure shoes, so like no flip-flops or anything like that, but I've got my sneakers on, so I'm ready to go. All right, zip line has been conquered. I couldn't wear my microphone on. They made me take it off right then and there, so they're very strict about the stuff that you can take on. I had to like take off my watch. I had to have my hair tied back. Couldn't have anything in my pocket, so I assuming it's just because they don't want anything falling, but we did it. It kind of hurt my lower back though, so it was a one and done for me. I don't know if it was the harness or the way my position was, or it's just I have a bad back. That could also be something, but I'm glad I did it though, and Julie had a lot of fun too. So one other thing ticked off the list. Okay, we're back at the boardwalk because I really want to go on the carousel as well today before it gets too busy tomorrow. I'm on the horse, yay! I love the pretty horse. Hooray, we're going! This horse kind of hurts my butt though. It's not very padded. I may be the only one on here too that does not have a child, but I'm okay with that. I'm a kid at heart, okay? Okay, we're about to head out for dinner, and like I said, tonight is white night, and I decided to go all out, so this is the outfit that I'm going with. I'm always cold, so we're doing the wraparound for the the white I don't know what it's called, flannel, white top, whatever, button-up top. Anyway, it's very versatile. I've been using it as like a swim cover-up and everything, but this will keep me warm. And then underneath, I just have this like tropical black and white tank top, and then we're wearing my white athletic skirt, and then I have my white sandals on. So fully embracing the white, and let's head to dinner. All right, we've been sat for dinner in the main dining room, and we've got the exact same table as we did last night, which is awesome because we loved our waiter and assistant waiter, which was, our waiter is Defi, I think that's how you pronounce your name, and our assistant waiter is Augusti, and they're awesome. So I'll show you the menu. So tonight we have a taste of France. Love a good France menu. So the menu highlights we have our escargot, which I will definitely not be having, roasted beef, and creme brulee. And the starters, A couple salads, a soup, which sounds really good. Probably I'm gonna try that. There's French onion soup, and there's also some calamari. For main courses, we have some salmon, chicken cordon bleu, seafood linguine. I think I had the seafood linguine when I was on the Oasis, and it was really good. We have the premium selections again. And then for desserts, we have an apple cobbler tonight, creme brulee, ooh, some cream puffs, cappuccino chocolate cake. So yeah, all of this sounds really, really good. They also have a QR code you can scan for an allergen guide, which is always useful. But they do mark on the menu what's vegan, just not gluten intolerant or gluten free. So you'd have to double check that. But excited to see what this food is like. Appetizers have arrived. This is my butternut squash soup. So that looks good. And then the girls got Caesar salad and Caesar salad. They are salad girlies over here. But I wanted something hot because I'm cold. So this should warm me up. Overall dinner so far, or dinner overall, has been really good again. I ended up getting the pea and asparagus risotto. It was very good. It could have been a little bit hotter for my taste, but I also found it a little on the saltier side. Maybe I'm just like sensitive to salt, but did taste a little bit salty, but it was like the right, perfect portion size for me, so that was perfect. And then for dessert, I ended up getting the creme brulee, of course, since it being France night and all, and it was delicious, just like the one we got at the Solarium Bistro, so really, really good. And then Olivia got surprised by the waiters coming out and saying happy birthday to her a day early, because we're actually not going to be in the main dining tomorrow. We're going to be at the Mason Jar for Olivia's birthday. So they did it a day early, which was really nice, but they brought over an extra piece of cake, so we enjoyed that as well. And yeah, overall it's been another great dining experience here at the dining room. We're back at the boardwalk, and we are currently in line for the Aqua80 Too show. We have guests with reservations on your right and guests without reservations on your left. We got in line it's about an hour before showtime. They're gonna start letting us in about 15 minutes before, but it gives you a good idea of like how far back or like how early you need to line up to get close to the front. And there's like already a decent amount of people lined up behind us. But when I was on the Oasis a couple years ago, I think our show got canceled or we didn't get a reservation. So we tried to line up without reservations and we just got in, but we had to stand at the back. And I really want to get a seat this time so I can actually see and like nothing gets cut off. So I think we will manage to get pretty good seats this time, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, we just finished the Aqua80 Too show. I'll give my review a little bit later, but now we're rushing over to try and get to Crazy Quest, because Crazy Quest is happening now. So we gotta figure out where we're going.
The head or the face, it can't be anywhere on the arms or the hand, it can't be on the legs, and it can't be in the belly button. It can't be in the belly button. We are looking for a hidden piercing, hidden piercing.
What is your lady profession? I'm going to start over here. What is your lady name and what is your lady profession?
My name is Veronica.
Interesting. Okay, Veronica. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a project manager.
Oh, a project manager. And what type of projects do you manage?
There's a lot of them.
Oh boy, what a crazy night. I mean, Crazy Quest is always such a good time, but there's so much that happens in that show that you just can't show on YouTube. So if you ever come on a Royal Caribbean cruise, like one of the Oasis class ships, go see Crazy Quest because, and I think it's on like the smaller ships too. It might be like just a Royal Caribbean thing, but if you have it on your sailing, definitely go check it out because it is a wild time. But I saw Aqua80 Too as well, and it was good. I did like it. It was very like entertaining and everything. However, I do like Aqua80 a little bit better only because it incorporates more Back to the Future, and I'm a big Back to the Future fan. So it is now after midnight, so I'm going to be heading to bed very shortly, but I just came up to the top deck because it is such a calm night that I just wanted to look out at the back of the ship, and it's a full moon tonight as well. So gonna come up here and just check out the ocean and see if we can get a good view. But before I do that, I just wanted to quickly do a rundown of our stateroom so far. With being located on the Central Park interior balcony, it is very noisy and loud during the day because of the pool deck being like a couple decks above us. There's also a sail away party like every day pretty much, so during the day it can be quite loud. Even though the soundproofing of our stateroom is pretty good, you can still hear it by all means, like you can still hear it. So, but if you have an interior balcony on the boardwalk, it would be quiet during the day but louder at night with the Aqua80 show going on. So it's like pros and cons to both, but it really depends on where you want to be on the ship as well. But overall, I really do like our interior stateroom with balcony. It's really, really nice. But I think I'll leave it here. I'm going to go meet up with Olivia and Julia. Thank you so much for joining me on this CocoCay day. My goodness, being on CocoCay seems like such a long time ago. But tomorrow is a day at sea, and it's also Olivia's birthday, so we're going to be doing lots of fun stuff for her tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the future vlogs coming your way. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.